Evelyn Eckhardt, daughter of wisdom, is a spiritual director and leader of retreats and workshops on spirituality and liturgy. As a member of an international congregation, Evelyn has served in education, formation, and leadership here in the United States and has given formation sessions for members of her congregation in Rome, Italy, in Malawi, and in Papua New Guinea. She currently serves on our leadership team here, is a member of the core group Creators of Fire in Our Hearts, a ministry engaging sisters and associates in spreading the spiritual legacy of St. Louis Marie de Montfort and Blessed Marie-Louise Trichet. In the past year alone, Evelyn has traveled to France several times on a preparatory committee for our 2024 General Chapter. And so it is no wonder that we eagerly look forward to our time with you this morning, Evelyn.
Thank you, Anne. Once again, I am very happy to be able to be with everyone and to share some reflections on matters of the heart. Eternal wisdom asks but one thing of you, your heart. And in return, she offers nothing less than her own. Rabbi Rami Shapiro's rendering of number 132 in Montfort's Love of Eternal Wisdom. Eternal wisdom asks but one thing of you, your heart. And in return, she offers nothing less than her own. The notion that our God desires our hearts has intrigued me for decades. Can this really be? And if so, what does it really mean? Without a doubt, this assertion and the questions surrounding it bring us to the threshold of the great mystery of the Holy One. And so, before I go any further, I want to invoke Rabbi Rami's version of the prayer Montfort wrote at the beginning of Love of Eternal Wisdom. Divine wisdom, know that each stroke of my pen is a quest for you, and make of my stumblings a road straight and true, that others who read or listen to these words may burn with love for you and be consumed by love in you. Amen. For many years, I understood this insight of Montfort in terms of my relationship with eternal and incarnate wisdom, Jesus the Christ. I believed that my heart connection with him was more important than anything I said or did. Then, at a later time, the sense of that heart connection took on a new face, the female image of Lady Wisdom, Sophia. And I sought to understand her desire for my heart. As I continue to hold gently the richness of my searching over these many years, I am now contemplating a new question. What is it that I hold in my heart? What touches my heart? What does the heart connection encompass? At this moment, I have a sense that I am being invited to realize that my heart connection with wisdom is meant to include a connection with all of creation. Somehow, if I desire to give my heart to wisdom, it truly matters deeply how I relate to those around me, to the situations in the country and the world, and to our common home, Earth. Each and every effort I make or fail to make to care for others and all creation affects the quality of my heart connection. There is indeed a sacredness to each and every act of compassion for others and for all creation, because wisdom permeates and loves all. And she is both the source and the recipient of our loving. She in turn showers grace and mercy upon each heartfelt effort. In face of situations that tend to overwhelm us, horrific sufferings of people, and threats to the very life of the planet and all creatures who inhabit the planet, may we hold firm to our heart connection with the spirit of wisdom herself. Jim Finley, author, clinical psychologist, and former Trappist monk, describes the spiritual life as, and I quote, how not to let the conditions we are in determine the foundational conditions of our heart. How not to let the conditions we are in determine the foundational conditions of our heart. Jim Finley reminds us that we are who we are no matter what happens around us. So, if we are the people whose heart's wisdom desires, then we can find strength and peace of heart in her. And perhaps, in face of all the challenges of the present day, find a way to live the axiom of Martin Luther King Jr. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. And so I invite you now to a few moments of silence to be conscious of what is stirring in your heart and what you desire to offer to wisdom.